Belk. It'll be nearly a year now.
Moril would delight in a day like this, Saharan. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the longing.
I try. I do. But I cannot believe all the bad blood this disappearance has bred.
Don't let other Shay poison your memory of her. Hatred is but an outlet for helplessness.
Thank you, Cedric. Vafail.
Vafail.
Are you Cedric?
Who asks?
Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, the Witcher. And?
Triss Marigold.
Lovely scent, Triss.
Cedric, look at me.
What do you want, Geralt of Rivia?
The elf woman you were talking about. How did she disappear?
Saharim believes the forest took her.
What do you believe?
Moril simply vanished, almost a year ago now. Some say she was too beautiful, and Dwan must have harmed her.
You believe that?
If I have no evidence before me, I try to trust my feelings. And they tell me the forest did not take her.
Why would you keep that from Saharim?
Because it's meaningless. Perhaps she was murdered, perhaps she departed on her own, never to return. She's gone, and neither I nor Saharim can reverse that.
Who exactly are you?
One who warns humans against the dangers that lurk in the forest.
Care to clarify?
I am old, even for an elf. Yet the forest is older. I've lived in it for years and understand it, though it's nothing I can explain. At times I make mistakes and people don't come home.
So you help humans?
I just know if it's safe to venture beyond the gates or not.
What are the Scoia'tael fighting for?
Do you ask about the old ones, who hoped to restore our race to its previous glory? Or about the young ones, who fight for survival and out of suicidal revenge?
Yorvith's warriors. Which mold do they fit?
They believe they are still independent, and that there is but one just way to view their cause. In truth, however, they're but a shadow of the Enshay's former glory. They cling to delusions to the very moment when a sword or a noose ends their life, or until they realize the truth themselves, which is, I believe, the worst.
I aim to kill the Karen. Heard you might be able to help.
That depends on the sort of aid you seek.
I need information.
We should have killed it years ago. Now I don't know. The beast has become too large for the riverbed, and it has strange growths on its tentacles, extremely thick skin. Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. Completely wild terrain. Even the Scoia'tael don't venture there. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank. Inspect any traces it's left. See the destruction.
Where's this wreck?
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge erected long ago by the Enshay. The wreck lies at their foot.
Thanks, Cedric.
You'll find me by the boat wreck.
Sheesh, Triss. Sure you're not overusing those teleports?
Take care of yourself.
Have you heard? Another king was murdered.
What do you want?
I heard you're the local arm wrestling champ.
You bet I am.
I'd like to change that.
Many tried and walked away with shit in their britches. You want to go?
You bet I do.
All right, come with me. Let's...
All right.
Oh, my son. You should get home early today. Eat something. Get some sleep.
Stop annoying me, Mother.
Nothing but work in the tavern.
Ready?
Let's do it.
No one beats me, Witcher or not. How are you? Ready?
Let's do it.
Strong as an ox. Here are your orange. Once we had a company of Adam Pangrat's mercenaries here. I'm the strongest here, so I took on a due. But that lad's got superhuman strength. He beat me like a child. If you ever see him, tell him Bard Bargy drinks to his health.
All right.
How many more can you see?
Thank you, Master. Drives me mad. This cursed wood is full of scum, and that horseman has lost his mind.
Who might that be?
The troll! For years he's been collecting tolls at the bridge, for which is to keep the bridge tidy and drive away the scum.
What's the problem then?
Merchants from the port sent me to find out the what and why, seeing as this is the only path out to the port inland. But I found the bridge in ruins, and that cheeky cocksucker asked for liquor to let me pass. Across that pile of rubble, I says, and he smacks me so hard I see stars. We need a bridge, but a working one. And we need a troll, but a sober one. If you're looking to make some coin, hold off on killing the troll and see the village chief instead. He'll tell you all you need to know.
And then she says, I love you, but we can't be together.
We're out of muscle.
Rita wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
Laredo wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk. What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roach.
With these cunts, Laredo couldn't protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Yorveth.
He's succeeded so far.
A ballista. The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up...
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each.
Where did you learn about...
I knew someone who knew a bit of...
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar with...
I'll handle this.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except to think these drunkards protect people from the Scoia'tael.
Peasants in
Add plough into
uniforms.
the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all. Did you hear?
Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
So long as he can afford to
Tend to
tell
the
it.
ballista, Geralt.
I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orens.
No passage!
Haven't had this good a time in ages. Struts about as if he was
true.
a king himself.
You know this one?
What do you need, ugly?
I wanted to surprise my friend, the sad-looking guy by the ballista.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently. Extravagance, as I say it, I didn't like.
I was thinking of something a little more.
What would you have me?
Just go with your special.
All right, it'll be my
Draw him away from the ballista while you're at it. How's that?
surcharge on special requests.
Let me think it over. A favor for a favor?
There is one thing.
And that is?
Myron and Alphonse, 2 of Laredo's thugs. Give him a good thrashing, and I'll even blow...
I stirred up enough trouble as it is.
No need to stir trouble.
Consider it done. Myron and Alphonse.
Teach them a lesson.
Not just yet.
A little lad was skipping down the path. Plough all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough all. Do that again, and I'll fuck him up.
Did you hear?
Plough them
shots
all.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Haven't had this good a
Sniffing
time in
around
ages.
like dogs in a rubbish
true.
dump.
You know this one? A little lad was skipping down the path. Plough all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough all.
Sniffing
Mate,
around.
Don't
like
you
dogs
traipse
in a
around here.
Plough all. Do that again, and I'll fuck him up.
That one struts about as if he was a king himself.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Huh?
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
I don't like
Add
straight.
plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orens.
Yes?
did you plan to get...
I have my ways.
Do we wait until the Honorable Lady is done with the Venerable Hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of... We should look around. I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't...
My apologies, gentlemen. I could not help overhearing.
What do you want?
In point of fact, I have an
offer?
I suspect you did not come to
You suspect...
Do you know about the
Might have heard something.
I expect someone will hire you to deal with it sooner or later.
Stop presuming, expecting, and...
Our honored host is in possession of part of a trap, built especially for the beast in question.
Go on.
Around back, there's a storage area where Laredo keeps the treasures he confiscates from merchants and travelers.
Let me guess. You know exactly where I need to...
Precisely. I saw Laredo's men carrying the contraption
Why are you telling me?
Why? Good luck.
Brilliant as ever.
Haven't had this good a time in ages. That's true. You know this one.
Soldier, report to me
They
immediately.
say witches have no need to plough. Did you know that?
What do you want? Shut it, soldier.
In Flotsam, we cut the hands off the...
I was looking for the
You're lucky the Commandant...
Commandant, sir. We caught the witches sneaking...
Bring him in and leave.
Yes, sir.
We were just discussing a certain matter. You hear on bit...
The Commandant wanted...
In that case...
Finally! Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's... It's unfortunate. Though nothing... See, I'm the law round here. And the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this...
I'm a witcher. I hunt monsters.
I suppose we all have our secrets. I just...
What about Vernon Roach?
Roach? Know the aura that's... And when they act, almost inevitably innocent blood flow. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the...
There was a time those forests belonged to the elves. To them, humans are bandits.
Spare me your sympathy. The elder races, the elder language, plough it all! Today they torch human settlements, they poison our wells, and they murder us along the highways. You fail to understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Laredo. To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other. We're fighting a war. And you, my friend, cannot straddle the fence.
What about the elves and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and hunters? They eat with you, sleep among you. Whose side are they on?
Hell if I know. That's my point, Witcher. When you fight for survival, you need to be sure who your friends are. The non-humans in Flotsam, sure, they eat, fuck, shit among us. But when Yorveth sounds the battle horns, who knows what they'll do.
Yorveth talks about driving off the Dwan. He calls the elder races superior. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the poorer non-humans secretly support him.
Right you are. As long as Yorveth remains weak, they're afraid to join him. But what happens if he gains strength? Woe to Flotsam, I say. You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
I see where this is going.
Yorveth's no better than a monster that attacks those who go out to gather kindling. Matter of fact, he's worse. He's smarter and crueler.
How do we get him?
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandits, murderers, rapists. On their way to the dungeons at Drakenborg. As soon as...
Their infamous leader joins them. The cherry on the cake. and Bernard Laredo's crown trophy.
Couldn't have put it better myself. As long as Yorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarfs will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Yorveth.
How can Zoltan help if he can't go outside the walls?
Step by step, Geralt. That's how you build trust.
You could start by tending to a problem we have. A beast. The Kairan has blocked all boat traffic. I'm losing tolls. That is, the trading post is losing revenue. Kill the Kairan and I'll declare your friends acquitted of their crimes.
Then Zoltan can take you to see Yorveth.
I'll talk to Zoltan.
I trust you'll make the right decision. Farewell.
No passage.
Nothing better than a fireside. Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
No passage.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
They say witches have no need to plough.
Your uncle's got a story.
Do you know that?
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 oren.
Turned me away at the door, the bastard. We'll meet later. Don't forget your weapons on the way out.